We're joined now by James Sharman. And James, a lot of high-profile teams having difficulty getting going here in this year's World Cup. Brazil looked to be added to that group, but a couple of goals in stoppage time, and they were able to beat Costa Rica. Should this give the Brazilians some confidence?
I suppose so, yeah. But once again, that they weren't great, and you're right, so far that the big teams have struggled somewhat early in this World Cup, but they got the job done. They were the better team once again. The concern for this team right now, I think, has to be around their star player, Neymar. With all the press right now destroying poor Leo Messi, quietly Neymar's having a very poor World Cup as well, just 2 games in. Again, today wasn't a factor, gave the ball away, and at the end of the match, he was in tears. He broke down, saying there's so much pressure on his shoulders, and that's a concern this early in the tournament. So, sure, Brazil should be happy in that they're going to advance, you would think. But when their star man is that emotionally fragile at the moment, there's some cause for concern.
How about Switzerland, the other Group E match? They came from behind to beat Serbia. Does this now throw that group into complete chaos?
It does somewhat, and Serbia had what a great chance. You know, they're up in this game 1-0. They're that close to the next round had they won that game. And then the second half begins, and Switzerland are just phenomenal. They're outstanding. They're scoring a couple of really important goals, although goals that Serbia should just not concede. Defensively, they're bad goals to concede, and maybe Serbia should have got a penalty late in this one as well, but you give the Swiss credit. They're an organised team without real star power, but Xherdan Shaqiri, who might be their biggest name, their biggest star, scored late at the death in that breakaway. What a goal, what a finish, what composure by the Stoke man. Stoke for the time being, probably going to a big club at some point this summer. But overall, what a great game, a compelling tussle.
Always so much information. The early game saw Nigeria beat Iceland 2-0. Croatia already through in Group D, while Argentina sit in last. But not all hope is lost for the Argentinian side.
They were big fans today of Nigeria. So what it means is if Argentina beat Nigeria and if Iceland don't win their game against Croatia, should be second place, you would think, at this point for Argentina. Even if Iceland beat Croatia, it goes to goal differential. So there's a chance now for Argentina. But listen, let's give Nigeria credit here. What a performance. In the second half, they turned their jets on. Their pace is frightening. And Ahmed Musa of Leicester fame, or not so much fame because he's not a great player at Leicester, what was maybe the breakthrough star of this first round of the World Cup. 2 great goals, really well taken. Great performance, and Africa, you know, they're flying the flag high for Africa along with Senegal. What a great performance. What a great match.
All right, 9 days in the books of the World Cup and still so much at stake over the next few days. That is James Sharman.